Alright guys, let's do our game preview of the Rams versus Bengals. And I gotta say one thing starting this video off. We will be fine. Guys, I'm telling you right now, we gotta relax. I see so much craziness on Twitter, on Instagram, all over. Oh, this is doom and gloom, this is doom and gloom. Joe re-injured his calf, there's problems, everything is falling apart. Guys, we will be fine. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. This is the first 2 weeks of the season. We will bounce back, and we will go win our division. Conference, we'll wait and see. I think we're going to win our conference, but that's up in the air. Because just because of how good the Chiefs can be. So, and the Bills right now are getting going too. But the second half of last week's game, that showed us one thing. We are back. We are back. The second half of last week's game, we look good. Everything, looks perfectly okay. So let's get into this game because we play the Rams on Monday Night Football. It's our Ring of Honor game where, we're going to be honoring Boomer Esiason. We'll be honoring Chad Johnson. This is a really awesome game. And also what's awesome is we get an extended rest now. So obviously we played Sunday. We don't play again until next Monday, which is, a week and a day. So that's a W. That's an honest W, getting that much rest here and not having to kind of go right back on a short week or, not even a short week, just playing on Sunday. Getting that extra day of rest is absolutely amazing for us, especially with Joe with his injury. That's great. And in all honesty, I got to give the Rams props because the Rams have been looking really, really good this season so far. They played a tough game where they destroyed the Seahawks. Then they played a very tough game last week where they actually played head-to-head. Sorry for that pause, guys. I had to sneeze for a second. Where they played head-to-head with the 49ers. They actually played very, very good football. So, they're not any slouch by any stretch of the imagination, right? And now, obviously, they got to play us. I think we'll be fine in this game. And, I did mention yesterday because CBS Sports came out and said that what if, or the best case scenario is to put, Joe Burrow on the IR for 4 weeks. And I heard you guys give your opinions down below. And I do agree. We're probably not going to end up doing that. But at the same time, though, you know what? Then we're just going to have to really rely on the run game. If we do start Burrow for this game, which right now, Zach Taylor said it's pretty much impossible to tell whether or not we're going to play him. We're just going to have to go into this game and really get going with the run game early in this game. And I say it last week, I'll say it this week. Run the damn ball. And I can't stress that enough in this game, especially against this, team. Where Stafford the last 2 weeks, 641 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions in 2 weeks. Like, he's putting up numbers. Kyren Williams, not even Cam Akers, Kyren Williams is putting up 104 yards and 3 tutties. We saw Puka last week absolutely dominate with 15 receptions, overall 100 yards. He's coming out of nowhere and becoming an absolute superstar for them. So we're gonna have to shut down, this team. And again, this team is not a slouch team. I know going into this year, we thought this was going to be like, oh, why are they playing this Monday Night Football game? Why are the Rams on Monday Night Football? They're trying to give us a free win. And as always, going into this type of game, you think it's going to be like that, and then they end up becoming a lot better this season than they were last season. So we can't go into this game and be cocky, be arrogant. We can't go into this game thinking that we're a better team. Right now, at this moment in time, we are 0-2. They are 1-1. They are better than us at this moment in time. We got to think of it like that. Go into this game as an underdog mentality. Don't go in this game and get humbled. Go in this game, get the job done, and get the W. Starting off right away, again, run early, run often, run a lot. I can't stress that enough here. And so far for the first 2 games of the season, running the ball has been pretty much non-existent. Well, not non-existent. We have ran the football, but we haven't really been continuing running the football. And a lot of it is coming down to the fact that we run the ball, we're very successful with it, and then we get to a pass game. We're like, well, you know what? We ran the ball, we were pretty good at it. Let's just now start passing the ball. No. No. especially with Joe Burrow's calf strain injury. Run the ball, control time possession, control this game. You don't have to put up 600 points in this game. You don't have to prove anything in this game to the Rams. We proved enough last week in the second half of that game versus Baltimore. We proved we could move the ball. We proved we can be an efficient offense. T. Higgins had 2 touchdowns last week versus Baltimore, right? What we proved last week is we can do this efficiently. And if they do keep Joe for this game, you know, they play him for this game, they play him for all the other games. Honestly, the best rest, if you are going to play him, is just run the damn football. Run the football, control time possession, control the game, and don't allow anything stupid to happen. And we could easily get out of this game with a W. That's no question at all. I know the Rams played the Niners and Seahawks tough, and again, like I said, I give them credit for that, but those are divisional matchups. And the Rams usually always play those teams tough because they're divisional opponents. And this is the first game the Rams are not going in and playing a divisional opponent. And yeah, they're going to be very cocky and arrogant going into this game because of that. And this is a game where, you know, we run the football, we control the game, we play great defense. We're going to have Joseph Ossai back for this game. That's another huge thing in this game. We're going to get Joseph Ossai back. We're going to get Nick Scott back. This is going to, get him back. Last week he got hurt. But we're going to have him back in this game. This is going to be a good game, guys. So, number 1, run the ball. As I say, key to victory. Run the ball often, run the ball all the time. Number 2 is going to be slant routes, short passes. I swear on everything, I don't understand why we don't keep doing this. Every time we run slant routes and short passes, our offense is like 1,000 times more efficient in, you know, the 2 weeks we've played so far. Slant routes is literally how we are beating, well, not beating these teams, how we are getting first downs and moving the ball. T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, it's almost impossible to stop them on slant routes. I don't know why we're not attacking the middle of the field as much as we should be, but it's like every time we do something good, we run the ball efficiently. All right, stop running it, throw the ball now. We're going slant routes across the middle. We're destroying teams across the middle. All right, stop doing that. Now let's go deep. Let's now go outsides. Like, guys, if it works, don't stop it, okay? There's no need to fix something that isn't broken, right? If it's working across the middle, keep dotting up across the middle. If it's working running the football, keep running the football. I know it's not the sexiest thing to do on offense is to play a very conservative, you know, dink and dunk offense and just, you know, kind of slowly get down the field, long methodical drives, because nowadays we kind of expect, especially with the receiving core, a lot of fans expect this to be like a one-play tutty or a crazy big play, right? We don't need to play like that. We don't need to play like that. We can play like that, but you know how those plays happen? When you run the football, you play action, and then you hit them deep. But you got to be efficient in the run game first. And that's what we need to do in this game, is get the ball out quick when we do throw it, right? Get that ball out quick. Keep going, no huddle, keep them off tempo, keep them off center here, and make them, you know, make mistakes. Make every mistake they get cost them points, right? So again, like I said, it's going to be an easier matchup, but we cannot go into this game thinking that this is a free win. This is not a free win. This game is a game we're going to have to fight tooth and nail, but this is a stepping stone into the rest of this season to get going, okay? So, again, like I said, it's going to be a tougher game in that aspect, but I think we will be fine. We will get this job done, and we will succeed. Now, the last thing I will say is the last, you know, point to victory here, and that's going to be the defense. We got to get after the quarterback. We got to get after the quarterback. Last week against, you know, Lamar Jackson, and I know it's not easy going against Lamar Jackson and shutting him down, okay? I completely understand that. I respect that, like, 1,000%. I am never going to be the guy who sits here and say, oh, yeah, you didn't stop Lamar Jackson. Haha, that's a joke. No, it's not easy to stop Lamar Jackson, okay? But at the same time, though, you can't cause them to punt the ball twice in the game. You know, defensively, I know we get a side back today or this week. We're going to have to see them get the job done on defense. And another thing is Myles Murphy, because Myles Murphy so far with Joseph Ossai being out really hasn't done much of anything. They've been putting him a lot at the D tackle position and kind of rotating him around. We need to see a lot more from him. And I know it's only been 2 games. He's a rookie. I'm not expecting too much. But I kind of want to see something. I want to see something. Just give me something, Myles Murphy, okay? Now with Joseph aside back, he'll be more of a rotational piece. So we should see him, you know, maybe be put in situations that are a little bit better for him and a little bit more, you know, kind of little bit, you know, more friendly for him to maybe get after the quarterback. But I definitely want to see something in this game. With Joseph aside back, I want to see something in this game. But again, like I said, guys, it's going to be a great game. I will be live on Monday night. We're going to be going crazy. It's in the jungle. I know it's going to be a little bit, you know, weird because last time we played Monday Night Football was Week 17 versus the Bills. And what happened, happened. So we'll be absolutely fine. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one.